form the government? Can there be a viable alternative to the Congress and the BJP? What shape and form will it take? Is a third federal front possible, even feasible? And who will lead this third front, more importantly? Who will be their prime ministerial candidate? It's the question that every major regional powerhouse has refused to answer, possibly because there are just too many prime ministerial hopefuls. Just yesterday, the Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao met the DMK chief M.K. Stalin to explore the possibility of a third front. Mr. Stalin described this meeting as a courtesy call and nothing else. And today, he reiterated that he was aligned to the Congress in this election. KCR, who's attempted a third front for a year now, made a fresh bid this week. He aims to create a powerful bloc that could play a critical role in government formation in case of a split verdict. But his previous proximity to the BJP has meant that everyone doesn't trust him. The Telangana Chief Minister also reached out to his Kerala counterpart Pinarayi Vijayan, Karnataka Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy and Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal, also Jagan Mohan Reddy, Chief of the opposition YSR Congress in Andhra Pradesh. Of these leaders, Karnataka Chief Minister Kumaraswamy has allied with the Congress to form the government in his state. Mamata Banerjee has publicly displayed her animosity to the Prime Minister and the BJP, and in lesser degree taken on the Congress as well. The Kerala Chief Minister is disappointed with the Congress for not aligning with them, but instead fighting against them. Congress President Rahul Gandhi's decision to fight from Wayanad was not taken very well by the left in Kerala. Tamil Nadu has 39 Lok Sabha seats. Telangana, where Mr. Rao won a landslide victory last year, has 17 seats. Neighbouring Andhra Pradesh has 25. Kerala has 20. Karnataka 28. Together, they add up to 129 seats. That's a substantial number of seats. But there is another contender for the role of facilitator of a third front. Chandrababu Naidu, arch rival of the Telangana Chief Minister KCR. He hopes to draw regional parties towards his bloc. And let's not forget, there's also the factor of the BSP-SP combined. They are fighting it alone in the all-important bellwether state of Uttar Pradesh. They say the party which wins UP wins it all. So will the BSP's chief, Mayawati, be kingmaker or king? Is she a prime ministerial hopeful like her Bengal counterpart Mamata Banerjee? Basically, there are too many regional parties and leaders who have not obviously supported either side. And they have neither gone after the BJP nor the Congress. But now KCR's party, the TRS, has said it was open to supporting the Congress on one condition, that they do not eye the Prime Minister's post. Too many fence-sitters in this election, from Mamata Banerjee to KCR. So who is going to lead the third front is the question, and it is the internal question in Indian electoral politics. Is the third front possible, and is it coming this time?
I don't see it. You talked about the strength of the southern regional parties. Even if you add into that Trinamool and the Mahagathbandhan in UP, and they do well, you're still, I think, fairly far short of 200 seats. And that's not a basis for forming a government, even if they're of a like mind. And very clearly, they're not of a like mind. Chandrababu Naidu has got state assembly elections to worry about. So does the ruling party in Orissa. So they will, I mean, Chandrababu Naidu, we're not quite sure how substantial his party is going to be in the new parliament. I'm not quite sure what KCR's up to, but he's obviously got a game plan of some sort. I don't think it's going very well for him.
What can he be up to? There are 17 seats in Telangana, and there's no way he's winning all of them because there's Owaisi and Hyderabad.
I mean, it's all jumping the gun. On 23rd of May, let us see how many seats in their own states they retain. Because if they don't, if further Mamata Banerjee does not retain more than half the seats, she has no chance of leading anybody. So I think first of all we have to see whether these local leaders are successful in their own backyard. And then the battle will start. Never forget Sharad Pawar, he's still there waiting to be, or even Mulayam Singh Yadav, he has not given up. So I think after the results are out, then they will meet, and then they'll, if the results are good at all. But I agree with Andrew. I don't think they will be anywhere near holding the reins of power, and they'll quarrel among themselves.
Professor
but also,
Paranjpe,
at the last minute, some of them will rush to BJP.
What's your reading, Professor Paranjpe? Do you believe that personal ambition will trump the alliance?
I tend to agree. You see, they say too many cooks spoil the broth. In this case, too many cooks spoil the khichdi. And these spoilers, I'm afraid, are going to turn joiners, because I think the underlying message that they're getting is don't even dream of forming the government at the center. Save your seats, save your skin where you belong. The regional satraps are desperately trying to hold on to, as you rightly said, their assembly elections and their state, power. I think there's no chance that they're going to come together in a viable union or alliance to keep Modi out. So I think they've already made their calculations and they've reconciled to trying to hold on to power at the state level. And let me tell you, it's going to be very, very hard because, as you said, the regional dynamics have become so complicated. Even YSR and others, right there in Telangana and in Andhra, the regional rivalries are going to really explode just in a few years down the road. And that'll happen in UP as well. SP, BSP, who are now together, they're going to be bitter rivals in another couple of years.
You want to make a point?
I was around in Delhi when H.D. Deve Gowda became Prime Minister with Congress support. Mr. Deve Gowda was not a happy Prime Minister. It was not a happy time for India, and that rather messy alliance fell apart very quickly, in spite of the efforts of some of the constituents to keep it going. And I think that will be in the minds of many of the people. I mean, Chandrababu Naidu was very much around at that time. And I just can't see it coming together. You can't just stick together people who've got very little in common apart from their regionally based parties and hope you can have a government out of it.
Right. Long before the election, when they spoke of a third front, every time a picture appeared of all these people sharing stage, it was said that they are actually helping Narendra Modi because all voters who see this say that this is a very crowded photo. And I do not know who's going to lead this team, so we do not want an alliance like that. But we'll have to
and if they can't agree in opposition, because after all, they haven't formed an effective pre-poll alliance, how can they agree in power?
As Americans said, all chiefs are no Indians.